was only a child, and the memory of the past are like clouds that come and go with the wind. But I do recall that I'd been happy that day. We were returning from the hunt. Our host for the day had been my Uncle Eason, who at that time was the king of Jolko. He had wanted his son Jason to ride in his chariot with my brother Ephetus, my father, and me. At our side rode the captain of the escort, Chirone, who the day before had had an argument with the king, though we didn't know what it was. In the woods, we saw a platoon of soldiers coming toward us. With them, a man in chains. My uncle stopped the chariot. I tried to see the face of the prisoner, but I didn't succeed, for he was kneeling with his head bent very low. The king murmured something in my father's ear, and he got down from the chariot and went to talk to the officer of the platoon.
What's the man done?
He killed a woman and robbed her of what little money she had.
A murderer, then.
Murderer. That was the only word I was able to make out of the brief conversation that followed. But I knew then that the man must be condemned to death. My father came back to the chariot and whispered something to my uncle. The king rejected his words. Then we were off again. For Eason was a good king, but inflexible and fair in his justice. The thought of the prisoner's death began to sadden me like a bad omen. A strong wind was beginning to blow the trees in the woods. And by the time we reached Joko, the sky was overcast, and the gale had increased in fury. The people who always came to welcome their king were hiding in their homes, and the great square was deserted. With the coming of night, the sense of anguish became even stronger in me. But my cousin Jason's invitation to go and see the Golden Fleece made me forget my fears. We waited until the king and his guards were far away. Then Jason, Ephetus, and I stole into the throne room. Very excited to see and to touch that which the people considered to be the royal symbol. For us it was more important than the scepter or the crown. It seemed to give off a mysterious presence. It seemed to vibrate, and to touch it made us tremble. This was the last time I saw Jason, and I remember his irritation when he saw Ephetus seated on the throne. Later that night, my sleep was filled with nightmares. The memory of what happened in the woods would not leave me. Again and again, I pictured what should have been the end of that terrible story. The condemned man came to the place of execution. The executioner advanced towards him, grasping his axe. He lifted it. But with my scream, I heard other screams echoing from the farthest end of the palace. My terror was even greater when I noticed that my nurse's bed was empty. Out of my mind with fear, I ran to the throne room.
They killed the king!
I could barely see the body of the king among the clamor and the confusion. My father, petrified, was there staring at his brother's blood. Then he turned, and a look of fear crossed his face, for the stand behind the throne was empty. The Golden Fleece was gone. But the rage of Peleus was wasted, for Jason and Chirone had disappeared, and more important, the Golden Fleece was missing.
So that was why Chirone was accused of killing the king and taking Jason and the Golden Fleece away with him.
Yes.
And for what reason?
For revenge.
You don't believe that, do you?
What's the difference? That's what the people say.
But there are also those who say it wasn't Chironi who murdered the king of Jolko.
That's not true.
Then if it isn't true, why do you shout?
Kill them.
Do you think so? That's the minimum distance at which the bow is used. If the enemy is close, you use the sword or the lance. And remember that it is not a question of strength. With a little intelligence, even a boy like this one can hit the center from the far end of the field.
Go ahead. Prove it to me if you can. Show me that you haven't got muscles in your head as well.
Follow me.
What is he going to do? Be quiet.
Watch this. Now aim carefully. And most important, concentrate. You must calculate the intensity of the wind. Look at the top of those trees. They will give you the proper angle to incline your bow. The arrow must travel parallel to your left arm, perfectly straight, like this. All right. That's it. Pull another 2 inches.
I can't.
You must do it. Come on. Another one. Shoot!
Wonderful.
Quite
perfect
good.
shot.
Well done. What's your name?
Ulysses, son of Laertes.
Remember what I'm going to tell you. Your destiny will be decided by an arrow.
No one in all of Thessaly has ever beaten me in throwing the discus. Do you accept the challenge?
Certainly.
If Thetis had chosen wisely, the heavy build of Hercules will be a point against him in this trial of skill.
Let's wait and see.
A throw of 137 feet.
That was an unusually long throw. It will be difficult for Hercules to beat that record.
We better go, Father.
Any friends in Joko. Return to Thebes, Hercules.
I promised I'd stay and help you.
What good will that do you? If Thetis will seek revenge because you made a fool of him.
You know I couldn't leave you.
And I'm sure I couldn't live without you, Hercules. Oh, I was so afraid that you would leave me. And I imagined myself in that sad palace, alone again, without a friend.
He's back! Dependable as summer. Cruel as the hailstones on young wheat. See how he prefers the young, the children and the women. Stay in your homes or you will be next. He's right. We must kill the lion. Who will go after him?
What has happened? The lion has returned.
Where were they?
In the valley of Godoro, a few miles from town.
Yeah! Do go, Hercules!
Hercules! Hercules! No! Please, Hercules, don't go! You go!
great Jupiter. Was this my destiny?
Your empty chariot arrived in Jolkul as a messenger of death.
Yes, but I'm not the victim, as you can see.
You may still become one.
I gave you warning, Peleus. When Hercules came, doom would settle within these walls.
My son is dead. Defeated.
No use crying now. You must think of revenge.
Revenge myself against Hercules. How can I make him suffer as I suffer?
Ask him to redeem himself. Ask him. Then you will have the pleasure of seeing Hercules stripped of his strength.
King Peleus, Hercules has arrived.
Kill others or be killed.
Chirone. Who are you? How do you know Chirone?
Hercules. The bull has gored me. My time has come. And yet the gods have been generous, for you were here.
Be quiet. Don't talk.
No, I must, because I feel death is very close. Listen to me, Jason. He is the son of Æson, the heir of Jolko.
Kironi saved my life when the king was killed. He brought me here when I was only a child. He taught me knowledge in the arts of war, as a father would.
He must recapture what is rightfully his. He must sit on the throne of Jolko. The time has come. And now you shall teach him in my name the ways of justice.
You shall return to Jolko with Jason and the Golden Fleece.
Hercules, my beloved pupil of happier times. The Golden Fleece is not here. The ship on which little Jason and I managed to make our escape from Jolko that night was forced by a strong wind against the coast of the Colchides.
The people there wanted to kill Kironi and me. To keep them from seizing the Golden Fleece, Kironi hid it among the branches of a huge oak tree. Then, somehow, we managed to escape and resumed our journey.
You know who killed Æson. You were there.
I can't tell you. Jason must regain his throne without revenge. This I have taught him. And this he has promised.
Who killed Æson? Tell me.
You'll find the answer with the Golden Fleece.
Look over there. The city of Jolko is just behind those hills. It can't be more than a half a day's ride. Let's go. No, Jim. I will give the order that anyone coming to Jolko wearing one sandal will be put to death immediately.
Returned. Hercules? Yes, but he's not alone. He has brought a young man with him who claims to be your cousin Jason.
Hurry, please.
And so, I was saved by Kironi and hidden in a cave, waiting for time and the gods to help me return to my native land without fearing those who killed my father.
I'm willing to believe you, my boy. But I hope you'll understand my position. I need proof. It is possible that you are telling me the truth, but I cannot give up my throne and the government of this city to the first stranger who comes and claims to be my nephew. Now you say that Kironi is dead, and that the Golden Fleece is really in the Colchides, a land very far away, a long and impossible journey. Therefore you might have come here only to cheat me.
I heard what Kironi said myself.
There is nothing you can say that will alter my way of thinking. You've already brought enough sorrow to my house. You also want to seize my throne?
I won't, but someone else might.
The idea that it's mine,
King Peleus, with your permission, I think that arguing is a waste of time. If what this young man says is true, the gods will tell us. The Colchides are far away, but I think it's worthwhile risking a journey there to solve the mystery of King Æson's death. The Colchides are a fabulous land and full of mystery, and the seas surrounding them are very dangerous. Who knows? Perhaps this was the adventure for which Argo's ship was destined by the gods. This quest will give the poets something to write about in the years to come. Find the Golden Fleece, or disappear in the silence of death. Then the people shall know that the throne of Jolko is upright and lawful. We shall go there and return with the truth, King Peleus.
Orpheus is right. I am ready to leave.
I'm with you.
Me too.
I'll go along.
And we're with them.
As you wish. Your decision is that of the gods. But I shall not wait a lifetime. Nor will I remain here in doubt for the few years I have left. You have 3 months' time. Not 1 day more. Farewell.
You can count on our help.
What he says is true.
We shall not fail.
Your gaze is sincere.
Of course. It's worth trying. Have you heard about Ulysses?
No.
You will now because it's me, and I'll be of great help, my friend.
Yole,
What is it you want?
don't think I'm being hostile to your family.
Really? Then what am I to believe?
I'm only searching for the truth.
Truth. From the very beginning you knew what truth you wanted to uncover.
Believe me, Yole, I tell you this because I love you.
What are you waiting for? Didn't you hear what Orpheus said? Now you have another job to do. More glory for you. Go with the one who calls himself Jason. Win victories for yourself and more grief for me.
Do you recall what you told me the first day? That you weren't happy because of the strange mystery surrounding your father's throne. So it's our destiny to search out the truth.
No, Hercules. Your destiny is not mine.
They will succeed, I'm sure of it. They'll come back with the golden fleece. They will accuse me. They'll kill me. And they'll kill Yola, whose only fault is being my daughter. When I saw that man without a sandal...
Enough, Peleus. You can't help yourself by despairing.
What do you suggest? Speak up! If you know a way out of this, I'm ready to listen.
Your son is dead. And if Jason doesn't return, your daughter Yole will not be able to rule Thessaly alone.
No! You shall never have Yola. Never.
The Argonaut ship is sailing tomorrow. No one knows me. You have tonight to think it over. Goodbye. This will be the calendar. That notch for every day.
What has happened to you? You don't smile anymore, Yoli. You make us all sad.
Don't worry, he'll return. Leave me alone.
Be that you two are anxious to see my fate accomplished?
Yes, Father. King or no king, as long as you are happy. Even if that boy is Jason. You told me yourself once. The throne is a burden. What we really need is peace and happiness.
It's too late for happiness, my child. At least for me.
But with the help of the gods,
And Hercules...
Don't say that! No. No, Yoli. I'd like to wipe him out of your mind.
From now on, we drink water.
But wine is within arm's reach. We can swim. That land's not far.
Nah, we won't touch land until we reach our destination.
To be mistrusted, and I'll handle this ship my own way. I won't give up my quest for the fleece. And if any of you have lost faith in the cause or in the worthiness of my ship, I'll gladly put you ashore at the nearest island.
You can't just leave us on any island. You've got to return us...
Now, and listen to me, all of you who had a hand in planning this mutiny. We've had a storm. All right, since when do men go to sea only in fair weather? What's wrong with you? Have you lost your nerve? Come on, speak up. Who started this trouble? All right, back to the oars. We'll reach shore soon. Get up! Just a minute. Where do you come from?
The country near Jolkul.
Is this your first time at sea?
First and last, I hope.
Why is that?
I'm not a man of muscle.
I see you like a joke.
It's the only way I know of telling the truth.
All right. If you're so anxious to show off, I'll give you a much better opportunity. In a little while, we are going ashore to look for provisions. You'll remain here in charge of the crew and watch them. Me? Yes, you. You are the one who started the trouble on this ship. And you'll pay with your life if any of the crew are missing when I return.
Wouldn't I be of more use ashore?
No! You'll stay right here. And at the first sign of trouble, I'll hang you from the mast.
I'll lose you command. Served you right, huh? Come on, get moving. Get back to work.
See you soon. Good luck, eh? Goodbye. Good hunting.
I think it would be better if we go this way first.
Who are you? Why have you come to our island?
We thought the island was deserted. We landed because we need water and provisions. But I assure you we come in peace.
Put down your weapons and follow me. Our queen will decide about that.
Why not? This might prove interesting.
Follow me.
What's your name? Where's your queen?
Who would have thought that at 60 I would embark on such a fantastic adventure? Oh, Venus, I thank you.
And I thought this was just a legend. Another tale invented by the poets. If I'm dreaming, I hope I never wake up.
What do you mean? Who are they?
They are the Amazons, my friend. This country is inhabited by females. Only females. You know, like in a beehive.
I hope we don't end up like the drones.
The drones? Yes, the male bees. The females kill them after mating. Look. Only men.
Philippus the Phoenician landed, loved, and died here. Huh? Is that clear?
Why is that so different? The lives of all men hang by threads. We are wrong in concerning ourselves. Let's enjoy life. Let tomorrow take care of itself.
my queen. I hope you'll forgive us for landing on this island, but with your help we'll be on our way in a few days. We have no intention of disturbing your peaceful life and your solitude.
Don't laugh about our loneliness. Yes, we are a tribe of females. There have been no men on this island for a very long time. Listen. The men were all destroyed years ago when the volcano erupted. And now we are alone. Think what that means to a stranger, and you'll share our sorrow.
Forgive my indiscretion. I am called Jason, and this is Argo, Pollux, Laertes, Castor, and Aesculapius. We were sailing to the Colchides, but a storm forced us to throw our provisions overboard, and we were unable
You look sincere. I believe you. Treat these men as our guests. They are welcome to all of our provisions and to our wine.
You see? Things are looking up. What did I tell you?
I don't know your name yet.
My name is Antea. Anything else?
I want to know if you've been completely truthful with us. Yes. The story of the volcano that killed all the men on this island. I also heard about it from Laertes on our way here. But, according to him, it took place over 100 years ago.
And you wondered how a race of only women could have survived alone. Follow me.
Let me teach you to swim. Or do you already know?
When I finally lowered the sails, it was too late.
It's how old you feel that counts, not the number of years you have.
Have some. It's good for you. Several years after the eruption, some seafaring men arrived here. The women welcomed them with open arms. But for our hospitality, we were repaid by violence and thievery. It taught us a lesson. And the women that survived were quick to learn the use of arms. From that day on, whenever men landed here, we made sure that they wouldn't harm us
by loving and then killing them.
It gave us a feeling of superiority. As our older women passed on, the younger girls grew up and were trained to take their place, proud and satisfied to be the only inhabitants of this island.
Didn't they ever fall in love?
Love is a word that doesn't exist here. We haven't used it for countless years. Why do you laugh?
You are an intelligent woman. You're beautiful and healthy.
You are a greedy one.
One more.
Why did we have to meet? What strange wind brought us here? I had thought of another destiny.
A lesser destiny? No. You're brave. You're ambitious. That's why I like you.
Can't we escape from here? Go away, the two of us together. To live like simple mortals. To love and suffer.
That way your love for me would last a very short time. No. Don't deceive yourself. We are different.
I won't go then. I'll never leave you. My heart is now tied to this island. The smell of your hair, your haunting smile, the sound of your voice. I couldn't live without you.
I'd give 10 years of my life to solve this mystery.
Use your brains. There's no mystery. They live a grand life ashore, and we rot here.
Hercules, Ulysses, and Orpheus are always on the ship, but the others are gone. They've been missing for the past 10 days, and by now we have enough provisions.
But you should also consider my feelings for him.
Your feelings are no concern of ours. The term has expired a long time ago. I had warned you, Anthea. The law is the law. It must apply to you as well as the others. Those men must be put to death. Jason will be the first. They must not live to see the sunrise. So you act quickly, before dawn.
Wake up.
What's the matter?
If you had to put someone to sleep, what would you give him?
What a question to ask someone who has been asleep.
Come on, wake up. Just for a moment. It's important.
What's more important than sleep?
Nothing. What can you take to fall asleep?
Crushed poppy seeds mixed with wine. And whoever drinks it becomes happy and sleepy at the same time.
Poppies like these?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Ulysses.
Well, I hope they drink enough.
Let's go.
Now, where are those three going? There's something funny going on.
It's all right for them to sneak away and see the Amazons, while we have to stay on board the ship like slaves.
I've had enough of this.
And I've had enough. Keep quiet, all of you. I'm trying to get some sleep.
It was intoxicating. You look like two women instead of one. Tell me about your twin. Why does she have sad eyes while yours are smiling? Come on, tell me. In fact, most of you look unhappy tonight. It's a party, not a wake.
You know, many times I ask myself, where shall I be 2 years from now? Strange when all of a sudden I can't stay awake.
Don't go away. Dance some more. Why have you kept away from me? What's happened?
Nothing, really. It's just that my heart has reached the crossroads of destiny. Before you came, my life was quite simple. Until that day, not a single one of the men that fate brought to my island I considered worthy to love a queen. Then, you came. In your arms, I found I was not a queen, but only a woman.
How did you manage to pour the seeds in the wine?
I imitated the mating call of a wolf, so the women rushed out with their weapons. I slipped inside and drugged their wine.
The wolf's mating call?
Yes, like this.
Hey. I remember I used to know someone who could imitate the mating call of a wolf. Why, yes, Ulysses. Maybe it's Ulysses imitating the wolf. Or it's the wolf imitating Ulysses.
You carry Esculapius. He's lighter. And remember to keep your eyes open.
Orange blossoms. Can you smell them? It's enough to make your head spin.
I'd rather have my head spin for girls than wine. Me too. I hope I get enough to last for a long time.
And you're not only talking of wine.
Why not? We're still
Did you see the girls on the cliff yesterday?
Where do you think you're going? Who gave you permission to come ashore? Speak up.
Let's get out of here.
Don't try that. And I'm glad you showed up after all. I've got a little job for you. Come with me. If you value your health, you'd better do it. Have you had enough? Are you ready to go to work? Then get over there.
Get up! Come on, all you men on deck! Come on, hurry up! All men on deck.
Let's go.
wind and the sea will wake them.
I wonder if the Golden Fleece is still here.
Why did they go ashore so early? Couldn't they wait for daylight?
They couldn't keep Jason from going. The others just followed. Something out of a nightmare.
Jason. Where's Jason? Jason! Jason! Jason!
had struck me while I slept. May the gods forgive him for what he did, but may they persecute him and curse him if he harms my son. I commit Jason into your hands, O gods, and I ask of you to free his thoughts from revenge, for no more blood should be shed because of my death.
Yours was the deed of a king. We acknowledge you as sovereign of Jolko. What is written on the back of the golden fleece? On whom will the vengeance fall?
On no one. This was the last will of Æson, the king. His goodness could conceive no hate. There's still one job to do. Return the golden fleece to the throne of Jolko.
Forgive if you think it just, but look deep into the eyes of the man you've forgiven.
I want only what my father requested and what my conscience accepts. And I assume all the responsibility. Why doesn't he come up on deck?
I don't know. I'll find out.
Ah, here he comes.
What's happened? Get back to your places.
Where is the golden fleece?
Stolen from under our noses. No one must leave the ship. We've allowed ourselves to be tricked like children.
But no one went ashore.
Just a moment. Where's Eurystheus? Who's seen him?
He's missing. Traitor! Now the people of Jolko will believe we're lying. This is the end of us.
No, not yet. I'll go ashore. And I promise I'll find the golden fleece. Then Jolko will have its rightful king. I swear this by the gods. Wait for the signal. I'll wave a torch from one of the palace windows. Don't be afraid, I won't kill you. I wouldn't dirty my hands with your blood. And as for you, weakling, you're not worthy of hate, only pity and disgust.
Look there.
The signal.
Let's go to the palace. Come on.
It'll be your brother's son that'll pass judgment on you. Jason, Æson's lawful successor. If he gets here alive, nothing can stop Jason now. Your conceit and self-assurance make me laugh. That's the last time you'll enjoy yourself. Ah!
What is this?
You're not to leave your room. That's the king's order.
The king's order. Tell me, where's Hercules?
We don't know anything.
I wonder what's going on. Those orders are ridiculous.
Don't question them, Yoli. Jason has returned, and now the fate of Jolko's been decided.
Yoli. Hercules. In the dungeon. Find out if anyone is coming. Hercules! Oh, Hercules.
The door doesn't open from the inside. We're trapped in here with him. The gods have failed us.
No, he's alive.
You have told me that your journey has been successful, that you have found the Hercules and recovered the golden fleece. May I see it, Jason?
Where is Hercules?
What has he got to do with the golden fleece? I told you that I will give up the throne when I can see the proof, not Hercules.
Where is he? I demand to know.
You assume the voice and authority of a king? Enough of your stupid questions. Show me the golden fleece and my throne is yours. But if you're lying, I'll have you executed with all your crowd of slaves and impostors.
I told you the fleece has been stolen. You have the word of my friend.
I have no use for your friend's word. I want the fleece now, to see it, to touch it. But I can see you don't have it. So throw your weapons on the floor. For you and your man are my prisoners.
Never! Never, Peleus.
Forgive me. All men are liable to make mistakes, and now mine have caught up with me. I was worse than most. Please forgive me. Jason is the new king of Jericho. May he have mercy on my memory.
Tell me about your brother. Don't spare me. I must know the truth.
What's the use now? I'm dying anyway.
Father! Father!
Death wipes away hatred. Go with Hercules. Hercules loves you. Poor foolish Ephesus. Now I'll rejoin you in the land of shadows, and may we be forgiven and forgotten.
Get back!
Out of great sorrow and the shedding of blood, often a new force of good is born. Hercules and Iole are now going toward happiness, which is the privilege of all mortals when justice and peace are established. Goodbye, Hercules. Goodbye, Iole. Life is awaiting you with its glory and its shadows. And you need have no fear, for you'll have each other to the end of your days.